Nikkib.com. I'm CaityBair.
And I'm Nikkib.
And we're Opposite Cosplay. We're a sister cosplay team from Vancouver, BC, Canada.
And we always do our cosplays together.
Nicole?
My favorite game was Tales of Symphonia. We played it on the GameCube and we actually played it together. And it was one of the first games I've ever beaten. And it was just so much fun. Most fun I've ever had playing a video game, probably.
As for me, my current obsession right now is Lollipop Chainsaw, but I'd have to say my favorite game overall is probably Sonic Adventures, because it's so fun, it has so much replay value, and I love it so much. Me and Nicole both agree on this, and we just absolutely despise things like bad cosplay blogs or terrible cosplay blogs, because they completely ruin cosplay for everyone, because what newbie's gonna want to go out there and dress up in cosplay and just make themselves vulnerable to the world if people are just going around conventions taking pictures and then blasting these poor people online? It's ridiculous, and it makes cosplay like just horrible to some people. It really ruins the community.
So we've been cosplaying for 2 years. We started back in SoccerCon 2010. We cosplayed together, as we always do. I was Haruko, and she was Naota from the anime series Fooly-Coo.
I think what attracts us to cosplay is just the allure of just for one day getting to be someone different. Just someone who dresses up in amazing costumes and has crazy hair and just going out and hanging around with like-minded people, and it's just really fun just for one day to be someone you're not. And especially if it's a character you absolutely love, then you get to be a character you love, and who wouldn't want to be the character they love? And plus, another thing that I think really attracts us is it's something we can do together as sisters, and it lets us spend time together since it's our joint hobby and stuff. As we've stated before, we've cosplayed together since the very beginning. It was always the two of us or none of us. It was together or not at all.
A funny moment. So, something that happened to us at, I don't remember when it was.
It was either the summer festival, the first year we went,
yeah,
at SFU, or it was back when when AIE was still at SFU.
Right. So anyways, it was at SFU, Simon Fraser University. They have a beautiful koi pond, and me and Katie and our friend, we went up there and we were looking at the fish in the pond. And they actually had pond plants as well. So we were wondering how deep the pond was. And then just some student probably walked by and he's like, "Oh, how's it going? What are you guys doing?" We're like, "Oh, you know, we just want to know how deep it is." So this person, this guy, proceeded to remove his pants and underwear and jumped into the pond to show us how deep it was. We were, me and my friends, all just like, and just covered our eyes and
looked away, like, oh God!
Turned around, and he's like, "Oh, that's how deep it is," and we're just like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
So he jumped out of the pond and put his pants back on and walked away. It's a very interesting experience, very funny.
Some people are crazy.
And we thought we were the crazy ones.
Nicole?
I love fish, aquarium fish, and aquatic plants. It's a huge hobby of mine. I recently moved, so I wasn't able to take any of it with me, but I just can't wait to dive back in. And I do a lot of crafting as well. It's very suiting for cosplay. I do a lot of our props and stuff.
She's really good at it too. I, unlike my sister, have no physical ability to do anything, so like all of my talents are like internal talents. No, so my hobby is actually singing and voice work, and that's like my life. It's just singing and voice acting and stuff like that.
Well, we brought our Mipple and Meppel here to show you.
So if you know what these little guys are from, then you know what we're doing next. You'll be seeing them at SoccerCon 2013. The advice I think any cosplayer needs to have, especially when they're starting out, is just don't be afraid. the cosplay communities, especially certain ones, can come off as being so intimidating and elitist and just sometimes even just full of snobs, and they make you feel like you shouldn't be cosplaying if you don't look like the character, you're not the same skin color as the character, or maybe your body type doesn't fit like the character. But you should not listen to any of that, because that's crap. If you want to cosplay, you should cosplay, and just do not be afraid. Don't let people who think they're better than you or who can cosplay amazing just because they've been doing it for 5 years, like, put you down. You just go out there and you just have a great time.
Have fun.
You love that character and you flaunt it. You just have a wonderful time.
So my dream is, well, I'm not really sure what my dreams are. I'm in school to get my applied animal biology degree. So I hope one day to get a job in my field, and hopefully I'll like it and I'll be happy. Yes, I want to go swim with the fishies.
For me, it's been my dream since I was a little girl to actually be a full professional voice actress for cartoons and anime and video games. And it's just what I've wanted since I was a little girl. I love cartoons and voice work and video games, and just getting to voice for a character in them would just be amazing. Thanks for the interview, Games Mentor.
We love you.
Lots of love. Bye-bye. Let's wave at them. Let's wave at them.